Somebody need that? So, I'm here for you. I mean, that's a service, right? All right, good work day today. Got short yardage, goal line situations. Really wanted to see guys compete in those situations. It's one of the more physical practices that we'll have in camp. Thought the guys came out to work. Thought the defense really responded to some challenging places that they were put in. But I thought all in all we got some really good work in. As you get deeper into camp, we have different guys that are available and unavailable for practice, and we're working through that. But I will tell you that we're excited about this being halfway through, the health of our team and the availability for guys. You'll hear in a couple of weeks against Notre Dame. We don't have any concerns with anybody that we've started with, and really been have some very promising reports of guys that are going through their rehab. So something we're continuing to work through, but it's given an opportunity. In today's age, when guys are unavailable, it provides new opportunity for others. And we're getting a lot of guys quality reps. Continuing to work through that, and I'm excited about the depth that we're working to build and the competition that we have.
You got some guys back on defense?
We did, and that was something that was good. It was good to see I guess higher numbers at some positions we got some young players that I think have an opportunity to be able to compete and make this football team better, and it's good to get them back out there on the field.
I know you have one more practice before Sunday scrimmage, but what do you want to get out of Sunday scrimmage as you wrap up a critical week?
Yeah, I mean, it's a continued growth and improvement. We still have some things just in operations, and it's players, coaches, everybody involved in our communication, making sure that we're as efficient as we possibly can be, as consistent as we can possibly be. When we find ourselves in the different situations that are going to show up on Sunday, we're not going to it's going to play. We're going to play it like a game. So it's I'm not going to put them in a specific place. I'm going to let the game play itself out, and other than maybe a couple 2 minutes, just to ensure that we get that. I mean, I want I want guys to have to react in the moment, and so I think we're on track. There's still some things that are probably not as crisp. Or I know they're not as crisp as what they need to be, but guys have to embrace those opportunities to grow, and I think we're doing that.
Penalties seem to be a bit of an issue today. I'm sure there are going to be days where discipline about that's lower than others. How do you kind of use this as an example?
Those are some of those critical things that we have to the focus penalties. Make sure that we got their alignments. We're looking at a couple different sets offensively, and just the understanding of where guys need to be, how they need to be aligned. It's something that's a continued work in progress.
How good is this weekend for Chuba? You talked about his extra reps.
Yeah, I think it's been good for for all our guys, and I mean it's not you look at all positions. We came into it this week. You look at week one. It was something that we wanted to see Mackenzie and Jordan really get the bulk of the reps. And you look back at the scrimmage and throughout the first week, and they were pushing probably 80% of it as we were rolling. So Chuba and Tate had spare opportunities. But as we gone into the second week, we really wanted to up that look. I think it's been good. It's been an opportunity with Mackenzie and Jordan to allow them to deload at different times and kind of go through their process and preparing for September 5th. And I'm excited about the steps that I've seen. I'm so excited about the opportunities and the situations that Chuba has been put in, because once again he went basically the last year without a whole lot of practice, and this has been really good for him. He's making strides. He's having some very positive moments, and then some moments to learn from. But he's approaching practice the right way, and I like the growth that I'm seeing.
Receivers and drop passes.
Yeah, that's something the last day last 2 days we've had too many of. I mean, guys are making plays on the perimeter, but we just need a consistency of play in and play out, making sure they're maximizing the opportunities. We've had a couple drop passes that we can't have. We got some young receivers that are really being pushed on the fast track, and when you get in that second week and your body's sore, you start losing focus, at certain moments, and those things show up. And as they got to continue to push through, but they are great young men. I know they're excited about their role and potential role that they have in this offense. So I know they're going to respond the right way.
Just overall that true freshman class, you guys feel like you did as well as you tried to?
Absolutely. I mean, I think it's a really good group. I mean, it is for ability that these guys have, I mean, there's going to be a good number. I'd probably say 5 or 6 that are going to have an opportunity to impact this team this year. And then even the guys that don't, I mean, as they continue to grow and develop, I mean, it's a really good group, hard-working group. Obviously, as we get closer to the game, game 1, we'll see where that's at. The new rule that happened a couple years ago with those guys being allowed to play in 4 games, that gives us a lot of flexibility as the season progresses, and so we'll see how that all plays out. But no doubt, I mean, I think we hit with this freshman group, and they were responding in the moment.
The ACC put out their protocols and regulations for testing. Have you guys, about where you are with vaccination rate at this point? Do you expect to be at the 85% threshold by the season?
I do know where we are with the vaccination rate. We're getting closer to that point. We are had a lot of guys that have made decisions to put themselves in the best opportunity, and when it comes to that, so I feel good about where we are and where we'll be, especially heading into the first game.
Is it crucial to hit that 85% mark, or is it being?
Well, I mean, it's at the end of the day. I mean, it's you look across the country. I mean, there is, it's a volatile time in dealing with COVID and with the variants and all those things. And so we want to just make sure our guys are as safe as possible and put them in the best position to be able to go out there and play this game that they love. Whether it's positive test, whether it's contact tracing, any of those things, guys are going to miss time and opportunities, which is a challenge. And so we definitely are looking forward to hitting that mark, and I feel very confident that as we progress, I mean, we're going to be able to do so.
Is the deloading something you guys mapped out going into preseason, or is it something that it's kind of touch and go and fluid?
I mean, I get very specific data on workloads of what guys are doing, every position, from kickers to quarterbacks to number of throws to all that we're doing throughout practice. And so as you look at workloads, coupled with guys' history, and if they're coming off an injury, if they have something that's ailing them, we want to be smart to make sure that they get the work that they need, but also not put them at risk for something that's going to extend for a longer period of time. And so Coach Storms, Josh Chapman, I mean, our whole crew, Scott Trulick, I mean, we meet daily on every player's workload, exactly where they are, and then we try to map out the best plan for what they need so that we're going to be ready to go come September 5th.
Is it tough to stick to that when you see McKenzie have a good day yesterday? I don't know if you really want to see him back out there again, back to back, or.
Well, I mean, we get plenty of opportunities to see guys have back-to-back days and continue to go out there and work at a high level. And so, you build upon what you do the day prior, and that's what we're going to continue to do.
All right, thanks, guys.